Everyone, and welcome to Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. There will be a minute's silence in respect to one of the Invictus members. Will be a 1 minute silence for pay respects. So I will be pausing for 1 minute. Good evening everyone and welcome to the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. I am your host with the most, Malc. Tonight we're at the glorious race of Bahrain. Mutual respect to all the drivers here for the minute silence. I had to say quickly because we was just about to start the minute silence stuff, so that's why there was a bit of a pause there. So mutual respect to all the drivers here tonight, in respect for one of the Invictus Racing League members, in due respect. Well, not in massive respect, you know what I mean. But I hope you all came well and going to enjoy the live and exclusive race of the F3 League tonight. If you joined from last night's Performance League, I tell you what, I am hoping it's going to be the same drama, same action-packed as what happened last night in the Performance League. We had so many battles in the first half of the standings of, well, the first half of the first half of the stint. There were so many battles going on left, right and centre. I could not even pick which one to start off with. The middle part was a bit, there was quite a few gaps, so there's a few little battles here and there, but the most talking point of them all was Jos, whose wheel has been absolutely thrown in the bin after got disconnected on the last lap on there. He was 10 seconds ahead on that, and he lost the lead to Ton Avalanche and Spud, who finished first and second. Jos did get the third podium, but he was absolutely livid. But hopefully we'll see some more action-packed here tonight. We're going to have the proper qualifying lap here now of the Bahrain track. We're coming up to, which is the first corner now. And coming up to, which is like kind of feels like a little bit of a hairpin corner because you have to brake really late there. And just watching Frosted do his lap in now. Nitrogash is doing his lap in now as well. So, but Frosted is in the first part here. Coming up to, which is passing turn 2 3. Now coming up to, which is turn 4 now. Then coming up to, which is turn 5, which is the end of the first sector time. And he's got a time of 28.5. 28.5, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up to, which is turn 7 8. Then coming up to, feel like you're on a roller coaster. Passing turn 9 now, and this is the awkwardest corner of them all, turn 10. You have to brake really hard there and go sharp left-hand turn before the next DRS straight here. You need to be absolutely spot on here, as much as possible here. And I tell you what, this is an absolute belter here, coming up the hill now, passing to 11. Now coming up to, which is turn 12 now. Where a few drivers were messed up here. 107.4 from the second stint, pardon me. Down the hill again, passing from turn 13 now into turn 14 now, and then coming to, which is turn 15, the last corner now. And on the DRS straight, I feel like you're on a roller coaster ride here. But the time to beat tonight is a 1:29.6, a 1 minute 29.6 from Ferocious Dan. Let's go back to Nitrogash. Nitrogash was the second driver in there. I might get a 30.3, 1 minute 30.3, 7/10 off Ferocious Dan's time. Can Craig try and bounce back here as quickly as possible here? Oh, he's teasing us again! He's teasing us again every time I watch him. He's always on the pit stuff. Sab's in second place with a 1:29.9. Sir Niley Hudders to Spud is in fourth with a 1:31 flat. Oh, Stephen did a 1:31.7. Brennon's what Brennon's doing? 1:37.3. So he looks like he's made a massive mistake from somewhere because he's like 8 seconds off the leaderboard. So I'm sure he'll try and do that lap again. So we've got Steele. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there on turn 10. I'll tell you what, some of the drivers will have to be very wary of tonight because just see what's going to happen here next year. Steele is doing everything he can to try and get a good time here. He's lost a bit of time there. He's done a 1:11.6, so I will not be surprised. Yeah, he's backed up his lap there. Is anyone trying to do their lap in there? It's Spud. Is Spud doing his lap? Oh, Verstappen improves his lap again with a 1:29.4. Fantastico, magnifico. 11 minutes 50 left on the qualifying for the F3 League. I hope you are watching it live and exclusive. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races for the second half of the season for the F3 League of the Formula 1 leagues. So what can Spud do? He needs to try and beat into the 30s, and he does, a 1:30.2. He was saying to me just before, he says he was not confident enough with the Bahrain Grand Prix. Ah, Speed Queen, how you doing? How you doing, Speed Queen? Pork pie, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? I can't stop saying it. Brennon's just gone quicker now with 1:35.5. So just seeing what happens here now. 11 minutes left. Snoop Dogg Markey coming up to do his lapping now. He's on the medium tyre at the moment. Majority of the drivers have gone for the hard tyres, as exactly what happened in the Performance League. Obviously, some drivers have gone for different tyre wear, which Snoop Dogg Markey has gone in as well. To see what he could do here. 28.4. But I think that might be. I haven't seen the new time from Verstappen's, like as in the sector times. But to be fair though, can anyone try and beat Verstappen's time with a 1:29.4? At the moment here, the Drivers' Championship leader. I will go through some standings in a minute or two. So Verstappen is in the lead with 68 points. Oh, Stephen with 2 podiums in a row moves himself up to second place with 60 points. So he's on his fantastic season. And he's in fourth at the minute with the qualifying. But can he try and improve by beating Sab and Spud? Or maybe even Verstappen? To be fair, Stephen needs 8 tenths from somewhere to beat Verstappen's time. But still watching Snoop Dogg Markey's time. Still watching this time here now. He's coming up to the final few corners now. You can see a car ahead. He might try and get a little bit of the slipstream. A very rare occasion there. But can Snoop Dogg to the 29.7. 29.7. Now, if you want me to be honest, good time. It's a good time. But compared to Verstappen's time with the hard tyres, I expected 28.4. A 28.4 from the mediums. And normally it's like a second between the hards and the mediums. Unless it's like certain tracks where it's just like 5 tenths. I noticed some cars are just jumping on my screen. I'm hoping that doesn't kick off again. I really do hope it doesn't kick off again. Who's Mike and Peter Clyde? Who's ahead first? Oh my God, Craig! Has he lost a bit of his front wing? No, he's just lost a bit of his back end there of the car. I'm not sure which corner it was, but I don't know if he was just trying to let some of the drivers through. So yellow flag set to 3, yellow flag set to 3. Peter McClyde's trying to do everything he can. Sab's just letting Peter McClyde through, so respect her on that. So I go to turn 13 now, 108.2. You need to hit the 107s if you're hitting in the hard tyres. You need to hit the 107s if you try and hit the hard tyres. Unless he does a really good third sector. Be interesting stuff here, but here we go. What can he do? Can he try and improve as quickly as possible here? Might get a 30. A 1 minute 30.4 as a good guess. A 1:30.4. Where's Mike? Mike's coming up to the final few corners now. like I said, Mike's not feeling too good at the moment here, so hopefully he will bounce back here. He is third place in the minute in the Drivers' Championship. 9 points off Mike Verstappen, but he has shot himself up to second place with 1:29.6. I was speaking to him as well just before that. He was saying, "Oh, don't. I haven't done much practice. I've not done much, so don't count on me on this." But I tell you what, I can count you on that one, mate, because you've just done a proper lapping on hard tyres with 1:29.6, 2/10 off Verstappen's time. So that's a cracker on that one. So fair play. Speed Queen. Oh, Speed Queen's just removed. Retracted. That's a bit random. A yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1. So Craig's the only one who's not done his lapping yet. But can he try and do what he did before, where he started from the back and win the race? I think that could be a record, because I haven't seen it for much. Oh, yes, get it. Sorry. On Gillette Soccer Wednesday, on that one, Wolves are in the lead against Reading 1-0 in the cup. Fantastical. So, what can Snoop Dogg Marky do? Can he try and improve his lap here? I'm going to see what he can do on his lapping on the second sector. He needs to hit the 107s. 106.9, 7 tenths quicker. So, he could hit 28s here. So, at the moment, he will hit the 28s. Late 28s here, if he can try and do everything he can here. So here we go, what can he do here? He moves 28.9, and he pulls! Fantastical, magnifico. Brilliant lap from Snoop Dogg Marky. However, I expect to get 5 tenths. However, look at his laps though. He's already done 2 laps of the medium tyre, so compared to what I saw last night with the tyre wear, the medium tyres can last about 12 to 14 laps, and obviously the hard tyres can last about 16 to 18 laps. So either way, he's got a good opportunity here to this is definitely a one-stop race, as long as you don't get any collisions from any of the drivers there. Oh, Nitro! Oh, he's teasing us. He's absolutely teasing us. Oh, Steven's teasing us as well. He's going back in. Where's Craig? He's on the hard tyre on the minute. 28.7. At 27. If I remember right, he needs to be 28.4, I think. But he's 3 tenths off. He's 3 tenths off the from the original time for Verstappen. But you need to probably hit the 27s if you can. So yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. So something must happen there. 5 minutes left. Oh, it was one of the Toro Rossos, I believe. Maybe Snoop or maybe Steele. But Craig's the only one who hasn't done a lap in here. He needs to hit the 107s. 107.7. The Wolf. 107.7. That's the old radio station in Wolverhampton, that one. Can Craig try and do a really good lap here? He might hit the 30s. 130 flat. That was a pretty good guess, to be fair. A 130 flat from Craig there. So the 2 Renault boys are in 5th and 6th respectively here. So at the minute, every driver except for Snoop Dogg have all gone on the hard tyres. Now, will it be a last minute ditch for some of the drivers here? Oh, Steele's got 1.4 seconds quicker. So he would hit the 29s if it stays like this. Yeah, he would hit the 29.9, 29.5. Moves up to 3rd. Good time, but not quick enough than Snoop Dogg's on the medium tyre. So at the moment, Steele, Craig have all gone on the have done their laps in now. Craig's done it with a 130 flat. Steele's moved up to 3rd with a 129.5. I will not be surprised, and I will say this again, I will not be surprised if there's going to be all the drivers going to go for the medium tyres. I will not be surprised, to be fair. Good evening to Chulo. How you doing, mate? You alright? It says small grid tonight. Yeah, there's quite a few drivers who have out of the there's a few drivers who could not make it tonight, so hopefully they'll bounce back as quickly as possible for next week. Peter McLeod's left the session. Hopefully he'll bounce back and come back in as quickly as possible because he's got 3 minutes left. So Peter McLeod is got disconnected, but can Frost-Stand, the Drivers' Championship leader, with 68 points. Oh, brilliant! It said out lap, so I thought he was not doing his lap in here. He's done a 28.6. A 28.6, I expected a 28.4 from the hard tyres, because he did a 29.4 on the hard tyres earlier on in the session. So we've got 3 drivers here. We might have Mike, Sir Spud. I'm going to watch Sir Spud now. Sir Spud, who's having a mixed season here, to be fair. Not just in the F3, but in the Performance League as well. Sir Spud had he's only had 2 lots of races with points this season at Brazil and Belgium. 3 of the races he's had a DNF, and 3 of the races he could not make it, obviously because he was in F2 last season. But I'm hoping he'll bounce back next season, because this is not the same Sir Spud as we all used to know him back in the F3 quite a few seasons ago, where he won the F3 Drivers' Championship by beating Colin J on the final lap at the Brazil Grand Prix. Can Sir Spud try to do everything possible here? He's done a 30... Well, I can't remember what lap he did. It says, Triller says, wonder if we'll see the return of the fan favourite AI car. We'll have to wait and see what happens here, Triller. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But at the moment here, it could be Peter McLeod at the moment here, because he is out of the car, unless he's gone back in without me looking at it. But Sir Spud's in 7th place at the minute. He's in Sector 2 time now, coming passing turn 12 now. So a second quicker. So 29.2. At 29.2, depending on what time he had in the first sector. So he would hit the low 29s, guaranteed, as long as he doesn't make a massive mistake here. Here we go. Needs to do something here. Needs to do something. He needs to get into the 28. Oh, a 28.8. A 28.8 from Sir Spud. A 28.8 from Sir Spud. Oh, bad with the timing here. Get your flag set to 1. But your flag set to 1 now. Up. That was bad timing from the countdown there. We've stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying. They have stopped the qualifying of the F3 League. 2 drivers are out retired from the race. Retired from the qualifying. Sorry, Sab and Craig here. First stays in the lead. Can Sir Spud won't improve. Can Stephen 1/10 quicker, or maybe 2/10. He's a little bit, maybe a little bit mistaken there on turn 10 there. Is he just letting another driver through? Yeah, he's just letting. So Sir Spud cannot improve. Stephen cannot improve. Mike has retired from the session. He did go into the pits, I just saw. 4/10 quicker from Peter McLeod, so he would hit the 29s. 29. It could be a 28.6 here. A 28.8, possibly. A 28.8, possibly. Depending on, could be a 28.6 or a 28.8. As long as he gets a good exit here, he needs to do better. Oh! A 28.7. It goes into second place here. Brilliant qualifying from Peter McLeod. Brilliant stuff there. Frost-Stand just holding on by 1/10. By 1/10. What a qualifying lap here. Fantastic stuff here. Stephen and Sir Spud will be finishing in there. Just waiting for Stephen to finish retiring. But I tell you what, guys, this is a brilliant qualifying. I know there's only less drivers here tonight, but whatever happens here tonight, this could be an absolutely belter of a race here, and I can't wait for it. I really do hope it emulates what happened in Performance League 2 here tonight. So I'm just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Here are your short qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. You got Fresh down in first, Peter McLeod in second, Sir Spud is in third, Snoop Dogg marking in fourth, Nigel Gash in fifth, Steele is in sixth, O'Stephen in seventh, Mike is in eighth, Sab is in ninth, Craig is in 10th, and Browns is in 11th place. I will be right back, guys. I'm just going to have a quick drink and just get a few more drinks to settle in before my throat gets killed. Welcome back. I am back, live and exclusive. Sorry about the lateness there. Let's try and get a drinks to get myself prepped up and ready for this the commentary stuff for tonight. Normally, I always check on the bottom of the grid, outside the top 10, but because there's only Brennan's has gone for the hard tyres, so he's going to go for the safest bet. So Mike, Sab, Craig and Brennan's, they're all on the hard tyres, whereas the top 7 have gone for the medium tyres. Now, I would avoid the softs as much as possible because the soft tyres are not great around here. They're absolutely not great around here, which what happened with Sheepy last night in the Performance League. They're just completely shot. So the guys, they saw what happened in the Performance League and they just saw that this was going to happen in the F3 League. We're not only live and exclusive for the F3, we should have I don't know if F1's on. It should be, but if it is, F1 should be on. If not, F2 with Energy Dan on the YouTube channel, also myself for the F3 League as always. But can I say, can you make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races, not just the equal leagues, but we do the No Assist League of Sab and Gareth. Sab is in 9th place at the minute. So the two duo are absolutely brilliant with the commentary stuff, so make sure you watch that live exclusive. But they also do the podcast on the Thursdays as well, so make sure you tune in, guys, and listen to their thoughts of the F1 and the Invictus Racing League in general. And also we've got the Performance League of myself and Tim, the American legend, as I always call him. So here we go. So majority of guys here, they're going to try themselves, get themselves prepped and ready to go. And also I forgot to say Gran Turismo on the Thursdays as well on the YouTube channel. So make sure you watch that live and exclusive as well. But can I say, forget everything else. This is the F3 League. bish, bash, bosh. Can we see Froschstadt try to improve his Drivers' Championship lead? Or can anyone, can Peter McLeod win this race tonight? Or would Sir Spud out of nowhere would win it? Or would Craig do it out of nowhere again? We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go! Go, 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 go! Great start there for Froschstadt, Oh, Steven moves up to 6. Now. Oh, we might have a couple of 3 in a bad situations here. Oh, madness! Absolutely madness! Oh my God, we've got 3 in a bed. We've got 3 in a bed situation. Look at that! Look! Oh no, crash! Crash! There's been a crash. Virtual safety car. Steel. Severe collision. 5 second. I don't know if that was a 5 second stop go, but we've got a virtual safety car. I'm not sure what exactly happened there from Snoop Dogg. Chulo says, oh dear. I did say, let's hope we have some action. Let's hope we have get some more duels along the way there. But I did not expect a crash on turn 3. I don't know if there was a little bit of contact between one of the drivers to start off with, but the virtual safety car has finished now. So the drivers had to try and keep the momentum speed. I think it's 40%. 40% of the full speed that they have to do. But Froschstadt drops down to 9th now. So Froschstadt, who was in the lead, has dropped right himself back down to 10th place. So something must happen. Oh my days, Froschstadt's got a front wing damage. Peter McCarthy's got the fastest lap of the race with 1:43.9. 3 drivers have got into the pits. I think Steele's going to try and go in. Mike and Froschstadt. So at the moment here, Peter McCarthy is pulling away here in first place. So Spud in second place. Nigel Gash in the podium stuff. I'm hoping he will finish there tonight, because I really want to hear his thoughts tonight in the Invictus Racing League in general, because I always root for him every time, because he's had rotten luck. I will say this now, he had rotten luck throughout all the time. I'm hoping this will be the catalyst now, if he can hold on. I know it's on lap 2:29, and I don't want to jinx it anymore, but let's see what happens next. Steele, I think he had to get his front wing he had his front wing damaged, didn't he, as well. But Nigel Gash could have a chance here on Sir Spud here for second place. Sir Spud had a bit of a trouble with trying to get rid of Tom 4 yesterday in the performance league. Will this be the same for Sir Spud and Nigel Gash battle here? One way to find out as quickly as possible here. Good evening to Snoop Dogg Mark. He's absolutely fuming. Tell us what happened, Snoop. No, Snoop. Talk to me after the race, mate. Talk to me after the race, alright? We'll have a chat. Peter McLeod's got the fast lap race with 1:33.5 and 1:33.5. So let's see what he can do. DRS is now enabled now. So, interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. But Stephen could have a chance on the podium stuff. He's trying to charge Nigel Gash for third place here. Snoop, talk to me after the race, mate. Talk to me after the race. Alright? Please talk to me after the race. Alright, we'll have a chat. Nigel Gash is in third place at the minute, holding on there, trying to pull into Sir Spud, but Stephen's more closer than Nigel Gash is to Sir Spud. But like I said, this has been a drama start, to be fair. Billy McLeod in first place. Froschstadt, who was poled at the start, he's dropped down to all the way to the back of the grid because he had to pit early for front wing damage. What can Nigel Gash do? Well, what can Steven do? Can he try and improve here? We've got a 1, 2, 3. We've got a 5-car battle here for the lead here soon. 5-car battle. Craig's moved to 6th place at the moment here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races. So we're just waiting to see what's going to happen here. DRS should be enabled here. DRS should be enabled. B. McClark's got the fast lap. No, Spud's got the fast lap in the race, 1:33.3. But Spud hasn't got the DRS, but can. Oh, Stephen. No, he's nowhere near Nigel Gash, but he's trying to be patient here as much as possible here. So this is a brilliant battle here for the lead, well, for at least the top three battle here. So Spud is trying everything he can to try and close in on B. McClark, but B. McClark is just doing the waiting game here because he's just take the ERS off a little bit, then pull it back on the straights. That's what the majority of the drivers do. Fastest lap of the race with a 1, well, it was for us now, it's Mike now with a 1:32.6 from Mike now. So as Mike pitted as well, Mike is pitted as well 2 laps ago. So, oh yeah, it did, to be fair. Frost, Steele and Mike did pit earlier. I'm sorry, I do apologise on lap 1. But yeah, Brennan's moves up to 7th. Try closing on Craig now for 6th. At the moment here, this is the only battle we've got so far, which is the top 4 drivers here. Watching it from Nigel Gash's point of view here, because this is a great opportunity here for him. Absolutely legend, absolute legend. Whatever happens here. What can Nigel Gash do? Can he try and close in on Spud now for 2nd place? You've got to have a good opportunity here, so I'm going to watch it from his point of view here. Can he try and capitalise on it? So Spud will have the DRS anyway, but can Nigel Gash? Nigel Gash has got a little bit of ERS mode. Oh no, he's trying to go back to 1 now. Oh my days, 3-car battle here for the lead. 3-car battle here for the lead. B. McClyde holding on for first, So Spud already got defensive. No, he's going back into the racing line now. He's trying to not let Nigel Gash get any of the slipstream as much as possible here. But what I love about the battles here, because it can bring the cars back, bring it back here. Fastest lap of the race, 1:32.3 by Froshistan. Fastest lap of the race, well done to him. He's trying to pull back here as much as possible here, but he's going to have no other choice but to try and do the hard tyres all the way to here, unless there's a safety car. And unfortunately, we only had the virtual safety car. Oh, can Nigel Gash have a chance here against the Spud? Can he try and make the move? He was thinking about it, he's thinking about it now. Can he try and get up the hill here? Can he try and make the up the hill? No, he's trying to be patient here, Nigel Gash. He's having a quick glance there at turn 13. Nigel Gash is really at the back of Spud now. Spud's saying, move! I'm trying to do everything I can to hold on to 2nd place here. But Nigel Gash has got his rich energy drink here from the Haas car to pull away, to try and close it up to Spud now. So Spud's got no DRS, but Nigel Gash will have to go on the outside. He won't be on the inside line. But Spud hold on for 2nd place. He bounced back himself up into 2nd place here. Nigel Gash, who was briefly into 2nd place, still battle here, which is 2nd, 3rd and 4th respectively here. This is an absolute oh, I love this helicopter view. They need to keep this more often here. Codemasters, you have to keep this more often. This is what you get more action going on. You can see what's going on. Like an overview of it. But a 4-car battle here for the lead here, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolute belter of a race. Absolutely belter. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, Snoop Dogg Marquis is out of the race after an incident from I could not see which cars it was affected, but unfortunately he had a DNF afterwards. I think his wheel was off as well, not like connection wheel, but like the wheel of the car off after it's saying rammed off, turned into rammed off. But obviously they'll need to see it in the stewardship point of view here. Nigel Gash holding on for 3rd. He looks like he's struggling with those the medium tyres here. Oh, Steve has got more ERS than Nigel Gash. Nigel Gash has got the DRS straight now. But I'll tell you what, if this is going to keep going like this for quite a few laps here. So O'Steve and Nitrogas for the last podium slot here. So Spud's doing a brilliant job here to get to second place here. He's doing a brilliant job here. I will get everyone TV time, I promise you that. Once the gap's a little bit bigger, I will give everyone TV time, I promise. For all the sponsorships, shall we say. But what can O'Steve do? O'Steve's on a roll at the minute in the league, in second place before tonight's race. So at the moment here, he's 8 points behind Ferocious Dan. So at the moment, 3. He'll be 5 points behind Ferocious Dan if it stays like this. I'm just saying if it stays like this, but I doubt it. I'm just saying if it stays like this. So Spud is closer to Vinnie McLeod for first place here. It's a little bit of gaps now, like a second gaps now, so I'm hoping O'Stephen had the chance to pull into Nitrogas, but Nitrogas is trying everything he can, trying to close in on Spud now for second place. Ooh. Madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely madness stuff. Where's Nitrogas? Nitrogas is in 12th with 16 points. So Spud is in 17th with 6 points. So this will be his best finish at Bahrain for the best of the season. But can he try and win the race here? But like I said, the overcut, or is it the overcut? The overcut on this track is powerful. So you've got to be absolutely try and last those tyres as much as possible here. Snoop Dogg Malc has left the session, so he'll be like I say, he's absolutely fuming after what happened there. But what can Spud can do here? He might be close enough to beat McLeod now. Beat McLeod, I'm hoping his tyre wear is going to hold on here, because the on charge of the Renault car is getting closer and closer. It's like a Jaws moment here. Da-da, da-da. I can do the Jaws moment. I will put the song. Oh my god, it's the Spud. Lost the corner there on turn 10. He didn't want to lose any momentum there. He didn't want to go to the back of Billy McLeod here at the first part there, because he's trying to be absolutely delicate here. 3-car battle here for the first place here. This is brilliant stuff. A second gap between the 3 drivers here, and Nitrogas has got a run out here. He's got a good run out here. So Spud is struggling. Can Nitrogas take the lead? Take second place? I was going to say lead there. Sorry. Can Nitrogas get into second place here? Chance now for him against Spud. Needs to make the move now. He needs to make the move now. Passing the start finishing line straight now. He needs to make the move. Oh, what a move there from Nitrogas. What a move there from Nitrogas. He moves up to second place now. He needs to get a good exit here, because this is the second DRS straight now. Will Spud try and on charge here against Nitrogas? He needs to save his ERS. He needs to save his ERS if he wants to stand any chance here. Is Craig going to try and close it on Sab now for 5th place? I might watch that battle there in a minute. If Craig's getting closer, yes he is. He's getting closer to Sab now. I'm just trying to watch the Spud and Nitrogas as well. So the 2 Renaults are having their TV time here. So Craig, the original Flying Sculptors, trying to close in on Sab now for 5th place. Madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely madness. Can he try and bounce back here? I believe he's on fully no assists, I think. Craig is on at the moment here. So Craig, Spud and Mike dropped down from I think it was from F2 to F3. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, there was a shock. Well, a couple of shocks to be fair. Ferocious Dan is dropped down from 1st to 8th after an incident. I don't know if it was him, but after an incident with Snoop Dogg is out of the race, because there was a bit of a contact with some of the cars there, so that will need to be checked by the stewards at the end of the race as well. But can Craig do everything possible here to try and close in on Sab now for 5th place. Still watching this battle here. Craig and Sab had a great ding-dong battle. I can't remember which race it was, but them two were having a ding-dong battle. I think that might be last week, you know. I think that might be last week or the week before. Whatever happens, these two were having a ding-dong battle. They wouldn't even leave each other alone, let alone in the race stuff. So, can Craig try and do everything he can to get onto Sab now? He's getting closer and closer again. But I want to try and get back to the top 3 as much as possible here. We're on lap 10:29 of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. Can we see what happens here now? So Craig's trying to close it again onto Sab now for 5th place. Like I said, there's quite a few battles going on left, right and centre. We've got Spud, Nigel Gash for 2nd and 3rd. We've got obviously Craig and Sab with the battles here tonight. I will go through all the drivers tonight. Yellow flag set to 3. Oh, there's green flag there. Was it Brennons? Brennons has lost the car at turn 13, I believe. So that's the unluckiest corner. So he'll lose out so much seconds there. So this might bring Froststand into play here. Craig's trying to close in as much as possible here. So Spud, the other Renault driver, trying to close in on Nigel Gash now. Nigel Gash is doing a brilliant job here. Absolutely brilliant job here, to be fair. Fastest lap still with Froststand with 1:32. So position changes. So Sab, Craig and Brennons are automatically in my driver of commentators driver of the day situation because they've made 4 the biggest movers in the race tonight. So at the moment here, the stops, top 7 have not pitted yet. Top 7 drivers have not pitted yet. So interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely interesting stuff here. We've got 2-car battle here again still with Nigel Gash, Spud and Sab and Craig. I'm so sorry that I'm trying to repeat myself a few times because that's the only 2 battles we've got in the race here. Oh, who's that? Beater McClyde's out of the... Beater McClyde! Oh no! So Spud's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Beater McClyde's hit the wall at turn 13. Same what happened with Brennons. Nigel Gash is in the lead. He's in the lead. Oh, Stephen will move up to 3rd. But can Spud try and challenge Nigel Gash now? This is a shock. This is a shock. Beater McClyde was on a roll here. Oh, who's at the back? Oh my days. Oh my days. Craig and Sab side by side, a little bit of contact there, but I tell you what, so Spud, Nigel Gash, madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a couple of battles here going on. Craig and Sab for 3rd and 4th now. So Spud try to close in on Nigel Gash. They're trying to hold on with those medium tyres to last up to probably up to lap 14 if they can. Or 12 to 13. That's the range there for those guys there. Froststand closed in on O'Stephen. O'Stephen's on the hard tyres. Craig nearly went to the back of Sab there, but Craig's got a chance now. Craig's got a chance over the DRS straight now. Can he try and make the move against Sab now? He's having a quick look. Can Spud? Oh my days. I don't know which one to pick. Froststand's going to have a battle with O'Stephen in a minute or 2. Boy. Because O'Stephen's tyres will be absolutely stone cold. Not stone cold, Sir Spud. But it'll be stone cold on the tyre wear, shall we say. Nigel Gash is in the pits. So Spud is in the lead now. He's the new leader of the race itself. But Craig could have a chance for a Renault 1-2. And he makes the move. Craig is moved up to 2nd place now with a 1-2 Renault. But can Sab try and capitalise on this? Oh my days. Oh, the two in a bed situation here. Oh, Sab's going for the inside. Oh no, he couldn't take it. Oh my days. Had to back up a little bit there. But I'll tell you what, that was a brilliant battle there between Gareth and Sab now for second and third now. Frostistan trying to close in on O'Stephen now for 6th, 7th place. Stepper. So where's Nigergash? Nigergash is out of the pits now. So this will be a brilliant opportunity here to get Nigergash into the lead here. Because the three drivers, they've all got to pit now. They've all got to have a pit at some point. So Dan, into beat O'Stephen now for 6th place. As O'Stephen has already got out of the pits. Watching from Froshistan's point of view here. The drivers, the medium tyres are going to be shocked here now. The drivers are on, so Spud has pitted. Right, 22-second gap between Spud and Nigergash. I'm going to watch Nigergash's point of view here. Where's Spud? Spud's got out of the pits. Oh my days, will he have enough time? It looks like Spud has just got back into the lead. Oh, could it be? Oh, Spud has just got into third place here. Frostistan moves up to 6th. Nearly off shot there. I was just trying to watch that ball there. So Nigergash will be on his tail here. Oh my days, this is a brilliant race. This is absolutely belter. So Spud's struggling. No. Oh, he makes the move. Oh, Nigergash has made the move into third place. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant there. Nigergash, he could get the opportunity here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, my days. Brilliant. He'll have to be careful with Spud now because he'll be in one lap fresher tyre wear than Nigergash, but it doesn't take into consideration on here. So for Frostistan, 3/10 off. Brett owns his time on 5th place here. So at the moment here, depending on when Craig and Sab pit, but Spud's going to have a right go at Nigergash here if he doesn't be careful here. But Frostistan, so at the moment here, Frostistan, he's got no other choice but to go for it here. And he tries to make the move on the DRS straight now, and he makes the move back into 5th place now. So Frostistan really on fire, on charge here. Can Frostistan, after lap 1, try and get back into the podium stuff after that? Now let me have a look at the leader. So at the moment here, it's normally about 20 to 25 seconds. So at the moment here, Craig Sab would drop down to probably 7th or lower. Between 5th and 7th, or between 5th and 8th, if we pronounce it. So those two will have to think about it now, because Nigergash should be on fire now to try and close in on the leaders now. So Frostistan still got the fastest lap of the race with a 1:32.3. We've got a 3-car battle here for 5th place. This is an absolute belter. So Spud's got the DRS straight now on Nigergash. So Nigergash will be thinking, what do I need to do? He's doing a brilliant job here. I'm not going to say him, I really don't want to jinx it now. I really don't want to jinx it. Well, so Spud's got a little bit wide there. Bear in mind though, so Spud has got a 3-second time penalty. Craig and Sab have both pitted now. They have both pitted. So Nigergash will be the new leader, depending on where Spud is coming out. Oh my days, where's Craig? Craig's just slowly coming out. Frostistan got the fast lap again with a 1:32 flat. A 1:32 flat. So Spud is having a quick look there. So Nigergash is the new leader. Nigergash is the new leader of the Bahrain race. What was that? That was Stephen and Brennan's there. Oh my days, Mike and Benjamin Clyde, the two Mercedes boys. I don't know if there was team orders there, but I tell you what, they're trying everything they can. Can. But I tell you what, this is a brilliant. This is what I wanted. Action-packed. Battles galore there. Nigel Gash is doing a brilliant job here to hold on to first. Sir Spud doing a brilliant job again. This will be his best ever finish. I think this could be Nigel Gash's first ever win in F3 if he can hold on with them hard tyres. But Sir Spud could spoil the party here. He might go for the inside. No. But I tell you what, Ferocious Dan will be licking his lips here because he's got the top two drivers ahead of him after that incident from lap 1 there, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races whatever happens here tonight. So at the moment here, Sir Spud has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He will drop down to 3rd because of the 3 seconds. Because Brennan's is just not ahead. So Brennan, Stephen. Sir Spud making the move. He makes the move into 1st. So he's trying to make the move there, but can Nigel Gash? Nigel Gash goes back into 1st place. Oh, what a brilliant drive there! Brilliant drive there. Ferocious Dan will be licking his lips here to try and do everything possible here to try and get this battle here going left, right, and centre here. So I'm watching it from his point of view here. There was a battle there between Stephen and Brennans, I think. I think Brennans went back into the pits. If Ferocious Dan can hold on with those tyres to last as much as possible here, that'll be a brilliant, brilliant drive there. So Spud made a little bit of a mistake on turn 10. This could bring Ferocious Dan into play here. We've got another battle going on here between Steele and Brennans here. I'm so sorry if I haven't got to your driver as quickly as possible, because this top 3 battle here has been absolutely immense. Craig's going to try and close in on Stephen now for 4th place here. Can you imagine there'll be a 1-2 Renault, or possibly definitely a Renault in the podium? Could be, could be not. We'll have to wait and see. Stephen Craig battle here. Peter McLeod Sab battle. Steele Brennan's battle, and also the top 3 battle here. DRS going to be enabled here. Can we try and make an opportunity here? Craig's got the fast lap of the race with a 132 flat. 3-car battle here. 3-car battle here. No, Sab's got the fast lap of the race with 131.2. So that's a cracker of a lap there from Sab there. Brilliant stuff from this top 3 battle here. You don't know what to do. Spud is trying to the move what Nigel Gash did earlier on after Sir Spud was struggling after he got out of the pits there. I'm going to have a look at Sab quickly. Can Sab try and close in on Beatty McLeod now for 6th place here? I might go back to Ferocious Dan. in a minute. But can Sab try and do everything possible here on Beatty McLeod? He's got the quicker tyre. He has got the quicker tyre. But like I said, the hard tyre would be kicking off at any point now. I did say between 16 and 18 laps for the hard tyre to be kicking off here. But tell you what, can Sab make the move here on Beatty McLeod now for 6th place here? And he makes the move. He makes the move into 6th place here. So fantastic stuff there. Can Craig try to make the move here on O'Stephen now for 4th place here? O'Stephen's doing a brilliant job here to there. Brilliant stuff. Ferocious Dan is going to be pouncing on this opportunity against the Spud, who's struggling to try and keep up with Nigel Gash. Ferocious Dan looks like he hasn't had any much of the damage of the tyre wear. Looks like he's on top form here. He might try and make the move here. I don't know if he knows that Sir Spud has got a 3-second time penalty, but that'll be interesting stuff there. Craig! Oh, he nearly made the move there against O'Stephen. Peter McLeod nearly made the move there against Sab now for 6th place. Absolutely fantastic racing. This is what I wanted. Yes! Come on! Come on! Can Nigel Gash win his first ever race? Can Sir Spud hold on into the podium stuff after it could be his best ever finish? Or would Ferocious Dan spoil the party and try back into the lead? Let's wait. One way to find out. 10 laps remaining. 10 laps remaining of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. Can we see any more shocks along the way here? I tell you what, this could be going to another classic race here tonight. I really do feel sorry for Snoop Dogg. I really do feel sorry for Snoop Dogg. I'll need to look at it back at what happened with the incident there between Snoop Dogg and the other drivers. I'm not 100% sure who it was at the time, but that will need to be reviewed by the stewards afterwards. So, I might go back to Craig. As you can see, Craig in the background there, trying to close in on O'Stephen now. Ferocious down, trying to have a chance now on Sir Spud. Sir Spud's got the DRS now. Will there be an opportunity here? Nigel Gash needs to do something here. I tell you what, they've got to be careful of that ERS mode here. Oh! Sir Spud makes the move! That would have been a late contact there from Sir Spud. Just a little bit of tap there on Nigel Gash's car. That might be a bit of bad momentum. Oh my days! Oh my days! I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. Craig moves up to fourth. Oh, Stephen drops down to fifth now. Oh my days! Nigel Gash is trying to save that ERS. He needs to save that because he needs to save that ERS as much as possible. On turn 10, the awkwardest corner there. Chance now. Oh my days, Ferocious Down's got lots of ERS mode here. Chance now for Ferocious Down to back into second place now. No, he doesn't make the move there. He nearly made the move there. Can Craig spoil the party and try and join in with the top three? One way to find out here. Well, at the moment here, it could be Sir Spud might be out of the podium. I think. So, oh no, maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe. Ferocious Down. I was worried that he was going to go all the way to the end, so he's out. Can Sir Spud try and make the move here on Nigel Gash? Oh my days! I am going to be emotional here if Nigel Gash can win the F3 race at Bahrain. Will this be the bestest ever race he's ever raced here? I don't know what to say. I really don't want to jinx this. Because I really do hope Nigel Gash can hold on for podium stuff. He really deserves this. He really does deserve this. After all the races he has been in, I know I'll probably be biased here, but I was the same to Sir Spud. I was the same to all the other drivers that I knew for a very long time. But because I knew them, they were struggling so much. And I will be absolutely emotional if Nigel Gash can win or stay in the podium stuff tonight. Well, whatever happens here, Sir Spud will have a 3-second time penalty. So that kind of eases the pressure off Nigel Gash, but as long as he doesn't get a 3-second gap, whatever happens here tonight. We've got a couple of battles going on here tonight. We've got Sir Spud, Nigel Gash, which we're watching live and exclusive. As you can see in the background, we've got O'Stephen and Craig for third and fourth, and Sab and Benjamin Clive for fifth and sixth respectively here. Chance now for Sir Spud to get into the pole position here. Nigel Gash has already got defensive. So Sir Spud will have a chance to make the move. And he makes the lead. Sir Spud is in the lead now. Craig's back into third. O'Stephen drops down to fourth. Oh my days. Nigel Gash will need to save his ERS. He needs to save his ERS. He's got to try and save it as much as possible here. Oh my days. I do not know what to say next. O'Stephen trying to close in on Craig now for third place here. So at the moment here, Nigel Gash, as it stands, he will win the. I was going to say he will win the Drivers' Championship. He will win the race at the Bahrain Grand Prix because of the 3-second time penalty from Sir Spud, unless Nigel Gash has got a penalty galore. But that, I'm hoping he'll hold on to that second place, because if he can try and capitalise on it, that'll be a magnificent achievement there. But O'Stephen, chance now for O'Stephen to try and close in on Craig, but that might be a little bit behind now. Peter McLeod trying to close in on Sab now for 5th place here. I'm just speechless here because this is emotional here. 6 laps remaining. 6 laps remaining. Can we see any more shocks along the way? Nigel Gus is a second behind Spud now, so he doesn't want to spend any time on the gaps there. But can Peter McLeod a chance now? I just saw Craig and O'Stephen now. Can Peter McLeod make the move? Rochestown got the fastest lap of the race with 1:30.4. So 1:30.4. So here we have the fastest lap point in this race. This will be vital to his Drivers' Championship lead here at the minute. So at the moment here, Nigel Gas is 1.3 seconds now. He can't afford any. I really do hope he gets a podium tonight. He really deserves that. He really does deserve that on the podium. I really do hope he gets this. I really do hope. Sab just closing down on the turn 10. Peter McLeod trying to close in on Sab for 5th place here. This is the only battle we've got left on this battle here so far. 1.4 second gap now. So it's already halfway marker of Spud. Oh my days, Sab's got a little bit wide. So he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Sab did not want that at this vital time on the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. So Sab is just letting Peter McLeod through because he knew that. I think Peter McLeod was just on a roll here. Whatever happens here tonight. But Sab trying to close in on Peter McLeod. Chance now for Rochestown. He's got the fastest lap of the race with 1:30.2. A 1:30.2. Peter McLeod drops down to 6th now. Sab moves back up to 5th place now. So as you can see in the background there, Rochestown trying slowly closing in on Sab and Peter McLeod. Ah, Scotty! How you doing, mate? You alright? 2 in a bed! 2 in a bed! 2 in a bed! Oh, Peter McLeod! Sab, Peter McLeod, brilliant battle here! Oh my days, this is emulating what happened with the Performance League last night here. So at the moment here, Nigel Gas will be the winner of the Bahrain Grand Prix if he can hold on within the 3-second gap. But Sab could have a chance on 5th place here. But bear in mind now, Sab has just had the 3-second time penalty. So whatever happens here, he needs to try and get past Peter McLeod as quickly as possible here if he wants to stand any chance of an opportunity here to try and stay in 5th place. Brilliant stuff. Scotty, he says, you make me laugh. Am I a legend? Am I a legend? I'll just ask him for his opinion. If you do, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel if you agree with that. Oh, Stephen! Oh, just! Oh my days! There was a little bit of contact there between O'Stephen and Craig there for 3rd and 4th. Sab! Sab moves up to 5th! What a move! What a move! What a move there from Sab! Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant! Nigel Gas is 2 seconds now. 4 laps remaining. Oh, don't do this, Spud. Don't do this. Please, don't do it. 2 seconds now. The gap. Peter McLeod holding on. Trying to close in on gap here. Brennan's is trying to close in on Mike now for 8th place here. 2-second gap now, or 1.7 gap between Spud and Nigel Gas. Peter McLeod closing in on Sab now. We're going to go back to Mike now, try and close in on Brennan's now. Scott said you are more than a legend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you want my signature, just send me your PayPal details and we'll get that sorted for you, mate. What can Peter McLeod do now? So, like I said, Steele's having one of those. He'll try and forget the Bahrain Grand Prix as much as possible. He's in 10th place at the moment here. Mike's trying to close in on Brennan's now for 8th place. So I'm going to watch this battle here for a little bit. Brennos is holding on for 8th place. I don't know if Brennos has had a penalty, I can't remember. But Mike's doing everything possible here to try and close in for 8th place here. But he did say, he had a great qualifying, to be fair, Mike. But he did say, don't worry about me in the actual race. And he was absolutely spot on. Like I said, I hope Mike's get well soon. So just watching this battle here with Mike and Brennons. Move! No! Yes! What a move! What a move there for Mikey in 8th place here. The Slovenian legend here. 3 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining. Can we see? We've got a Renault sandwich there for Nitrogash. It's like a banana sandwich there for Nitrogash. Madness stuff here. Brennon's is going to try and forget this race. Again, same with Steele. And I think Mike will need to forget about this race as well. Frosistan as well will need to forget about it after what happened on lap 1. Again, I'll need to find out what actually happened from lap 1 because I was just changing the camera angle for 1 minute or 1 second, and then all of a sudden Frosistan, Snoop Dogg, and some other drivers got knocked out of the race. I mean, not knocked out, but like, you know what I mean, off the track. And unfortunately, Snoop Dogg, Mikey, had the DNF because of that. Anyway, but like I said, hopefully we'll find out sooner rather than later. See what happens here next. Brennons needs to watch his ERS here. He really needs to watch out for this ERS mode here. Just still watching that battle there from Nitrogash to Spud. 2 second gap now, nearly 2 second gap, and it's 2 to 3 laps remaining. Madness stuff here, absolutely madness stuff. Frosistan again, as I said, needs to forget about this race here. Beamer Clyde trying closing on Sab now. Beamer Clyde, who would have been in the lead here, but he made a massive mistake there on turn 10, which is just coming up now, and he's done another mistake there on turn 10, so he's still holding on there. Colin J says he's an icon mode. You only get that if you've played FIFA. Oh, thanks, mate. I do have the shirt, by the way, the icon shirt. So I'll wear that next time when I'm doing the live stream next time on that one. But bit of a card trying closing on Sab. Sab, who's done a brilliant race again in top 5. Oh, Stephen is having one of those brilliant seasons again. So he's in 4th place. Craig, who started off near the back, I think he was in 10th place, he's moved to 3rd place now. Let me have a look at, we're on the penultimate lap now. We're on the penultimate lap, so position change. So at the moment here, Craig will be on my driver of the day commentators automatically because of his biggest moves with 7 places. So he'll be automatically there. 2 seconds now, 2 laps remaining. Can Nitrogash hold on against the Spud? He needs to do something here. Needs to do something here. Go back to Brennons now, try and close in on Mike now for 8th place here. This would be absolutely cruel if Nitrogash misses out on the win. But I'll be very emotional whatever happens here if he can hold on for the podium stuff tonight. Absolutely insane stuff here. Brennons trying to close in on Mike now for 8th place here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races. And send some more comments in. What do you think is going to happen here tonight? Do you think Nitrogash will win the race? Bear in mind though, so Spud's got a 3 second... Oh no! Oh, can Nitrogash? Come on! One more lap! One more lap remaining! One more lap remaining! Can Nitrogash hold on to get this win? Or would Sir Spud spoil the party here? Nitrogash, oh my days, he's on the limit here. His tyre wear will be a little bit gone here. Oh no, Nitrogash will be out. Oh no. I think he's going to have to be careful here with the fuel. So it'll be a 4-second gap now. Can Craig try and put pressure on Nigel Gash now? Oh, I'm absolutely gutted there. I'm absolutely gutted because unless the Spud makes a massive mistake... Oh, I tell you what, I thought he made a massive mistake there on that turn 10. As this... Oh my days, this could be a belter. All Nigel Gash needs to do now is within 3 seconds. Can he do it? Can he do it if he beats and cues it? Steele's got the fastest lap race of 1:29.9. He has to go for it. He's got to go for it there. So at the moment there's the Spud. It's going on the final corner here. And I'll tell you what, he's done a brilliant drive here tonight, so Spud. He has won the Bahrain Grand Prix. He's crossed over the line first. Nigel Gash misses out by 5 tenths. He misses out by 5 tenths to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. But to get a podium, he deserves a podium. He absolutely deserves that podium. So congratulations to Spud, Nigel Gash and Craig for an absolutely epic battle there. I'm absolutely gutted that Nigel Gash did not win. But I'll tell you what, Nigel Gash deserves a podium. He really needs that. And I'll tell you what, every time I say that now, absolutely magnificent stuff. I'm absolutely delighted, mate. I'm absolutely delighted. Oh, I'm absolutely delighted for him. I really am. I'm absolutely speechless because I really need him to get that momentum going, and he has deserved that. This not only from this season, but from all the seasons he's had. He's had rotten luck. And Nigel Gash, I know I sound like emotional on one driver, but fair play to Spud. After the season he's had as well, Spud won the Bahrain Grand Prix by 5 tenths, and that is a massive confidence boost for Spud. Massive confidence boost. And Craig, after starting off in 10th, finishes in the podium as well. So a Renault 1-3. Brilliant stuff there from the two drivers there, from the former F2 drivers in this race tonight. Colin Jay's got a great crash there for Spud, which I'll be asking him. But congratulations to Spud, who's just won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Well done to Nigel Gash, who finishes in 2nd place. That is his best ever finish for a very, very, very long time. So well done to him. He's an absolute legend. Same with Spud, and same with Craig, who finishes in 3rd place as well. So at the moment here, Craig will be in the drive of the day list. I'm going to say Nigel Gash will be in my list as well, and Spud. So the top 3 will be in there. So here are your race classification for the Bahrain Grand Prix. For the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League, you got Spud, Sir Knightly Spud. Stone Cold Sir Spud in 1st. Nitro Gash is in 2nd place. You got Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, in 3rd place. O'Stephen in 4th place. You got B. McLeod in 5th place. O'Stephen's 41st race without a win in the F3 League. B. McLeod in 5th place. Sab is in 6th. Ferocious's in 7th. He'll try and forget that tonight. Same with Mike, finishes in 8th. Brennan finishes in 9th. Steele in 10th. And Snoop Dogg Marquis, who has had a DNF earlier on. But we'll try and find out what happened there at the start, but just have to wait and see what happens here tonight. But well, I'm going to invite to Spud, Nigel Gash and Craig for the podium stuff tonight, if it lets me get through. If you've got any questions for Sir Spud, Nigel Gash and Craig, send them in as quickly as possible. Before I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight. I'll normally take a little bit longer than expected, so I'll try and cut down the interviews as much as possible. So there'll be about normally three questions for the guys here. So I'm just waiting for the guys to join in as well. And hopefully they'll join in as quickly as possible. So it will be Sir Spud, Sir Knightley, Stone Cold, Sir Spud in first, and then you got Nitrogash in second place, and then you got Craig finishes in third place here. So I'm just waiting for, and I'm sure one driver out of the three will be absolutely delighted. He's been waiting for it many seasons, and I'm waiting for his Midlands accent when I'm asking him the questions in a minute or two. But I believe all the drivers are in. So guys, before you say anything or do anything, please make sure that your allow voice is to be shared is always allow. If you don't know where that is, please go to the party settings, and on there should be an option called allow voice to be shared. Make sure it's set to always allow. So before I mention, to start off with Sir Spud on his brilliant race win, on his best ever performance this season, and then I'll be talking to Nigel Gash on his best ever finish, I believe. I might be wrong, but it might be his best ever finish in the F3 League ever, shall we say. And also Craig in the podium stuff again for his brilliant performance tonight. So, guys, are you all set? Is everything all set? Ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, nice one. So, I'm going to do the 3 questions to each driver to try and limit the interviews as quickly as possible. So, but if you've got any questions for the comments, guys, please send them in quickly before I finish the stream. Thank you very much. Sir Knightley Huddersfield Spud, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Oh man, I'm happy again.
You're happy again. After you told me earlier, you was like, no, I'm not looking forward to this race. I'm not looking forward to this race at all. And then you've just found out you just won. How does it feel?
To be fair, I think I did get rather lucky, especially at the start.
Oh, okay.
That happened between Snoop Markins and Ferocious Dan. I don't know whether you got it on the stream, but I was smack in the middle. Ferocious Dan was on the left, he couldn't go any further. I was by him.
Yeah.
It was like going a bit quicker, so I was virtually by his back wheel. And Snoop Markey just sort of come to the left and squashed me. There was nowhere I could go, and obviously wheels banged. Snoop Markey went in front of me. I've had to put my brake on so I don't collide with anything.
Yeah.
And then they've just gone off, and luckily I didn't get any damage. So
yeah,
Bahrain is a lucky track for me.
Yeah, I was just about to ask about that, but if you saw any of the incident there, because I got a clip of it, but I didn't know how and stuff, so that's why I wasn't sure at the time. But I
was in the middle of it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Literally in the middle of it.
Fair enough. I mean, tell us your thoughts about the race as a whole, Sir Spud. Talk about it quickly.
Virtually the same as yesterday, actually. Some good fucking battles, and there were so many people that were on par with everybody, especially Nitro. I just could not catch him, but then when he pitted, I did the same as I did yesterday. Went a lap longer, managed to get out just in front of him.
Yeah.
And then as the hard tyres take ages to warm up, he got back round me again. So I was just trying to save the ERS as much as I could to do a late charge on him. Which, I managed to do something. But I'm happy.
Did you felt like you nearly lost the win and the lead?
Yes. Yeah, because I got a penalty as well.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Nitro weren't going to back off. I just needed as much time as I could. I was hoping, because I saw Craig in third, I thought, come on Craig, catch up with Nitro, put him under a bit of pressure, slow him down a little bit so I can get the 3 seconds. But it went from, I think it was about 1.9 to about 3 point something, and I thought, was Nitro made a little mistake? I thought, right, concentrate, keep an eye on the distance, and it was staying over 3 seconds, so I thought, right, I've just got to keep it for the last lap.
Yeah, and you've done that well. And I tell you what, you were sweating buckets for, haven't you, tonight? So fair play to you, Sir Spud, for that battle there. But I honestly, I know I'm a bit biased, but I put a prediction on that one, and that was completely wiped off. But I wanted Nitrogash. If Nitrogash won that, I would have been absolutely screaming on the stream on that one, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what happened to Nitro. Obviously, he lost well over a second on the last couple of laps to me.
Yeah.
But, he'll probably explain what happened.
Yeah. Well...
Why he lost that much time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
well, fair dues.
If he'd have stayed with me within them 2 seconds, he'd have won it. That's why I was pushing really hard. My tyres were about gone. on the last lap, but I had to push just to try and get the time.
Fair enough. Last two questions, mate, before I go to the other two drivers. What's next race is Singapore. So, what are your thoughts of Singapore, and what are your expectations for next week?
Singapore is a good track as long as it doesn't rain. Well, to be fair, I don't mind the rain either, but yeah, I'm hoping to at least finish in the points or mid-table, 6th, 7th. That's my goal. If I get higher, it's a bonus. But I'm starting to get the mojo back for racing, especially for performance. You know, I've lost it for all the start of the seasons, the performance as well. But now Bahrain's come and China came. You know, I've got some good results. You know, it's brought me back to where I need to be.
Fair enough. Well done for tonight's Spud. You've just won the Bahrain Grand Prix. That is your best ever finish of the season. Let's hope that keeps it going. Good luck for next week at Singapore, and good luck for the remainder of the season. Wish you all the very best. So Spud, you can stay if you want. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you, mate.
Yeah, I'll stay. But I must say, I do apologise. I did swear earlier.
Yeah. Don't worry, mate.
I do apologise for that.
I will.
I'm so excited. It just came out.
It's all right, mate. Don't worry. I'll put that at the end. Don't worry. It's all right. Don't worry. I've got to shoot off because I'm going to try and get these interviews quick. It's all right. Nigel Gash, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. You?
Oh, I am absolutely delighted for you to get a podium. You deserve that podium after all the seasons that you've ever had. That is your best ever finish. Tell us your thoughts, mate, of tonight's race.
I got lucky at the start as well. Like Spud said, I don't know. I didn't really see the accident happen, but I saw it out the corner of my eye and managed to brake, and missed all the carnage. And then I was just sort of hanging with them for a bit, and I came out on the hards, and I knew Spud was going for the overcut because he said it before the race. So I was like, oh, he's gonna come out in front of me, and then he sort of just wiggled off the corner, the second DRS straight where he turned right, that one there. He wiggled when he came off there, so I thought if I can get past him here, I got past him, and then I knew he had a penalty, but at the end I'd run out of battery, I was really low on fuel, and I kept switching them to high on the straights. And then the last lap, I clipped the curb on the inside on the first corner, and I just got massive oversteer. Nearly lost it on the last lap. So I was like, well, that's first gone, because immediately I was 3.4 seconds behind him. And then I was like, I'll just try and keep Craig behind me. Hopefully I haven't lost too much time to him. But yeah, it's a crazy race. I'm delighted. But there you go. I didn't expect that tonight.
Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Like I said, it's just... I was emotional. I was speechless because you've just got a podium.
Yeah, I knew you would be.
I really, every time. I'm going to say this quickly because I've got to do the interviews quickly. But I will say this now. Well done, Nigel Gash. You have deserved the podium. You deserved that, and I will say this now. I really do hope this is the catalyst now for you to aim for podiums and wins. Because you can do
I
it.
hope so as well. Yeah. I really appreciate the support as well, mate. You've been great all year.
Oh, thank you.
Even though you've murried me a few times, but we'll let it up and slide.
Fair dues. I will talk to you about it after the race on that one, mate.
But, no worries.
Two questions, mate, before I go on to Craig. Yeah. We're going to do Singapore next week. What are your thoughts on the track, and what are your expectations for next week?
Well, I'm not very good there normally, but in all honesty, I don't think I've raced there on a wheel. So, tracks like Hungary and Spain and Australia that I found tricky before with the controller, the wheels really helped. It sort of made me understand them a bit better, and I'll drive them a bit better. So hopefully, I'll practice Singapore over the weekend and see how I go. I'm not holding out great hopes because I don't generally have a good race there. But if the pattern continues that the wheel makes it easier for me, then hopefully I should be somewhere mid-table, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely stuff. But like I said, again, Nitro, fantastic stuff. I'm absolutely gutted because I would have loved to have seen you win the race. I would have seen you celebrated with a drink afterwards. But well done.
Mate, I could hear your voice as I was coming down the straight on the penultimate lap, and then I hit the curb and was like, I've just crushed all his dreams.
Yeah, I was like, no. But like I said, Nitro, again, all that hard work has been paid off tonight after all that stuff. So congratulations on getting a podium tonight. So I'm aiming to see you get a win next time. I'm not sure if it's this season or next season, but wish you all the best.
It'll come.
Yes. Yeah. Good luck for next week. Good luck for next week, and good luck for the remainder of the season. Wish you all the very best.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate.
You can stay here, or you can shoot
well
off.
done, Spud, as well, mate. Great race.
Nice one.
Cheers, no, it's a good battle.
Nice one. Yeah. Craig, how you doing, mate? You all right? The Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, not too bad.
All good.
Not too bad tonight.
Right.
Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Tell us your thoughts of the race tonight.
Yeah, I knew I didn't have the pace in qualifying, particularly with no traction coming out of the double left-hander. So again, was just trying to start on the harder tyre. There wasn't a great advantage to be gained by not qualifying, so just set a qualifying and hard tyre. Saw Mike, Sab ahead of me, so it was just really about sticking close to them and then just hopefully using the softer compound at the end of the race to gain some advantage.
Fair dues. I mean, I'll just say briefly, quickly, you and Sab had a brilliant battle again. Would you say that's your best battle tonight?
I don't know. It was hard work keeping Stephen behind me.
Stephen, sorry.
He was very quick on those hard tyres, and after the battle with Sab, and then trying to make a dash for it at the end of the race with the softer compound, I pretty much burned off the fuel in the ERS. So I was really just trying to fuel save and manage the ERS as well, just to try and hold off Stephen.
Yeah.
Where he did try and move down the outside of turn 1. So I knew that was his last chance. He started to drop off a little bit there. There's a little bit of contact as I was just trying to squeeze the space, but I knew at turn 1 it was just going to be a late braking contest to see who was going to be the bravest. I thought he might have actually just braked a little bit earlier and went for the cutback, but was definitely relieved to see him overshoot and run off.
Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. I'll tell you what, you did well to get. It feels like a Renault sandwich tonight with nitrogen in the middle. So it's like a banana sandwich on that one. So well done for third place tonight, Craig.
Thank you.
Can I ask quickly 2 questions before I stop the interviews? What are Singapore next week? What are your thoughts of the track, and what are your expectations for next week?
Yeah, it's a tough one because it's hit and miss for me at Singapore. Either I'm tuned in for it and I'm doing well, or I just have a nightmare. So I'm going to have to do some work over the setups over the weekend and just try to get a bit of consistency around the track. Again, I don't think overall speed determines the winner. It's just about keeping out the barriers, keeping consistent, quite similar to Monaco, but a few more overtaking positions. As long as it's dry, then certainly it's all to play for. So we'll see. Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Can I just say, Craig, you always will be the original Flying Scotsman, and you did a fantastic job to get to third place with the podium stuff tonight. And like I said, I wish you all the very best of luck for next week. And the usual, make sure that you wish you all the very best of luck for the remainder of the season. Congratulations for the podium tonight, mate. Well done. Thank you.
You can stay if you want, Craig, or you can shoot off. It's up to you, mate. No worries on that one. So, before I finish the stuff, I'm going to do my quick commentator, my own commentator's drive of the day. It's a tough one because the Spud, on his first win for a very long time, and then you got Nigel Gash in for his first ever podium, and then you got Craig just got in from 10th to 3rd place. I'm going to go for Nigel Gash for my commentator's driver, my commentator drivers of the day, because of his brilliant battle there. And I know he missed out on the win tonight, but he did well to get the podium stuff. So my view of my driver of the day is Nigel Gash tonight. But obviously the guys will be voting for that one sooner rather than later. But I will say my final thoughts, and then I'm going to stop the stream, guys. My final thoughts of the race tonight: there's been an absolute drama, absolute manic, action-packed race tonight. It started off with a crash from, I believe that was from Snoop and a few of the drivers. I wasn't sure who it was at the time, but Spud did mention it during the interviews that Spud was in the middle of it as Snoop went into left from his point of view. So I will need to have a look at it in more detail. But after that, there was been a lucky break because of that incident there. Because of that, Sir Spud, Nigel Gash, put himself into the top 2 after their bad start. Well, not saying bad starts, but after their slow starts of the season, they've had a brilliant performance here tonight. Nigel Gash could have won his first ever race at F3 tonight, and on the last lap as well. On the last lap, he missed out by 5/10 on Sir Spud's time. But also well done to Craig for battling out into the top off. But there was quite a few good battles there. Frostan, who was the Drivers' Championship leader, he was second place, I believe. Yes, no, first, was it first place? Yeah, he was first place. After that incident there, he had to drop right down to near the back of the grid. So I think he did finish about 6th or 7th. I can't remember now. But he will lose out quite a bit of points there, so they're hoping that O'Stephen and that will be finishing as soon as possible. But like I said, absolutely manic stuff here tonight. I'm still speechless because I wanted Nigel Gash to win his first ever F3 race forever, shall we say, and that will be on his history books, whatever happens here tonight. But can I just say a massive congratulations to the top 3 of Sir Spud, Nigel Gash and Craig on there. But yeah, fantastic stuff there. And can I just say thank you to everyone that's watching the stream. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races. But also it's just an absolute belter. It was a brilliant second stint, so make sure you watch it, guys, for watching the replay on that one. And always remember, always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all next week at the glorious race of Singapore. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.